They're fast, they're smart, and they're out of control. Wild boars aren't just tough survivors. They're one of the most dangerously adaptive species on Earth. Known scientifically as sus scrofa, these animals are far more than oversized. Pigs. They are cunning, resourceful, and explosively reproductive, a combination that has made them one of the most destructive invasive mammals across the globe. From farmlands in the United States to dense European forests and Australia's rugged bushlands, wild boars spread relentlessly, leaving ecological destruction in their path. What makes them particularly dangerous is not size or brute force alone, but the way they combine raw resilience with remarkable intelligence. Their hearing is razor sharp, allowing them to detect the faintest movement, while their sense of smell rivals that of a bloodhound, capable of identifying food, predators, or hunters from astonishing distances. Their memory enables them to map landscapes, mark feeding areas, and even recognize human activity patterns, which means they don't just survive in the wild. They adapt and thrive in environments where most animals struggle. They rarely travel alone. Instead, they move in groups called sounders, usually led by experienced females. These groups, often numbering 10 to 50 individuals, respond to threats as a unit. If one member detects danger, the entire group adapts, shifting to nighttime activity, changing routes, and becoming more elusive. This intelligence is amplified by their staggering reproductive rate. A single sow can produce 2 litters per year, with 4 to 12 piglets each time. And those piglets themselves are ready to reproduce within just 6 to 8 months. Left unchecked, boar populations can double in a single year, creating an ecological chain reaction. They destroy crops overnight, tear through irrigation systems, uproot vegetation, erode soil, and displace native wildlife. Their rooting habits churn up the ground like bulldozers, altering habitats beyond repair. Worse, they also spread dangerous diseases such as brucellosis, tuberculosis, and African swine fever, which not only threaten wild ecosystems but also place livestock industries worth billions of dollars at risk. This is why the 40 kills shown in this episode are not about sport or thrill, but about wildlife management and protecting fragile ecosystems. Other control methods like fencing, trapping, or sterilization can help, but they often fail when entire. Sounders roam freely. One night of destruction by 30 or 50 boars can undo months of agricultural labor. Behaviorally, wild boars present a unique challenge because they are both bold and tactical. Younger pigs may scatter chaotically at the first rifle shot, but older, experienced animals pause, calculate, and then react with precision. Some freeze in place to blend with their surroundings. Others circle to flank hunters and large males. Especially when cornered, may charge directly with deadly intent. Their tusks can rip through flesh and muscle, making them dangerous not only to crops and wildlife, but also to humans. Many hunters have learned the hard way that underestimating a charging boar can be fatal. In today's footage, you'll see clean takedowns, mid-run collapses, and unbelievable escapes. Each response part of a learned survival instinct passed down across generations. What looks like randomness is actually calculated reaction, shaped by centuries of conflict with predators and people alike. Because of this, many countries no longer classify wild boars as game animals. Instead, they are labeled invasive pests, a term that reflects their disruptive presence and the urgent need for population control. Ethical, regulated hunting has become not just a choice, but a necessity to preserve balance in nature. Yet, despite the destruction they cause, wild boars command a strange kind of respect. Hunters acknowledge their cunning, farmers recognize their persistence, and ecologists marvel at their adaptability. They embody the essence of survival: intelligent, resourceful, and relentless. Every hunt is not just a pursuit, but a battle against an animal that evolves with each encounter. Wild boars won't disappear. They breed too quickly, adapt too efficiently, and fight too fiercely. The most humanity can do is hold the line, protect crops, safeguard wildlife, and respect the cunning intelligence of this formidable opponent. Because when wild boars go unchecked, it isn't just farmland or forests that suffer. It's the delicate balance of entire ecosystems.
If you'll enjoy this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more information.